Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Days, the Minecraft series where we do technology. In last episode, we automated our lithium production, so today we're gonna get started with particle physics. This is the stuff they teach you in elementary school, okay? It's very simple stuff we're going to be doing today. And what machine is the most entry-level particle physics machine besides a reactor? Well, honestly, it's a cyclotron, so we will make one of these. A little bit. And then we have lithium. Well, this is beyond the point, because today we're making the thing I said we would make last episode, but we're making it today, so we're making a cyclotron. What is a cyclotron? How am I bad at typing? I don't know. So, cyclotron, boom. Yeah, that's what it is. The only preparation I've done is actually making the dash energy cells. The rest of this stuff is pretty self-explanatory, and I think we could do that. Okay, so one of the first things we're gonna need is 80 superconducting coils. The reason why is because you have to make 8 of these, and making 8 of these is, well, it's a little bit of a problem now, isn't it? Additionally, we're gonna need gold neodymium. That's right, yeah, and some other things to make this work. Fortunately, I don't have to go make rubber or bakelite because I already have all of it. Except, I don't have. Well, I think this is enough. Lastly, we're gonna need around. Oh, I need aluminum plates as well. I didn't even see that. I'm glad I saw that. Okay, well, I'm gonna need around 11 of these advanced circuits, and also maybe some gold. I don't need gold wire, I already have gold wire here. So let's go make some things. For starters, I'm gonna have to go ahead and say that my organization has been ruined, because the plutonium that we had leaking out before yesterday caused all of our chests to get broken, and I don't know if I have everything, so hopefully I do. So the most expensive part of this, for me, is going to be the neodymium. We already have a farm for superconductors, and neodymium, I actually know a trick now which makes it even cheaper because you can use it with a blast furnace to get 4 times, so that's amazing. It's not a blast furnace, it's an induction smelter. You can use one of those on it and get 4 times out of it. That is just great. You get 4 ingots when you would normally get a fragment. I don't know why I wasn't doing this the whole time. But if I had known this before next episode, then I probably would have been doing this. It's too often on this channel. You'll also notice that all of these are radioactive now because of the accident. We won't talk about how that happened. We'll just say that because all the plutonium happened and I had to pick up the uranium off the floor, all of these got irradiated. But that's not really a big problem now, is it? Oh, we have polymer? I didn't even know that. Great, now this can help me compensate for undercalculating how much bakelite I would have needed. I think it's probably time that I make this template now, so let's go ahead and do this. What are we making, a cyclotron? Okay, this should help me stay on task and keep my mind focused. So, I already have the 3-dash energy cubes. I don't have the dense neodymium coils. I don't have the super, I actually do, okay. I have the steel ingots, steel plates, don't have those yet. Okay, don't have aluminum plates, don't have, okay, I have those copper plates, copper panels, that's what I need, 8 of those, okay. Alright, so in the next few weeks, I got like a good backlog of videos from this, so we're gonna be fine. However, I'm gonna be making progress slower, so the videos for this mod pack are gonna be coming out slower. They're still gonna come out, I hope. The keyword is I hope. However, I will still keep daily content. This is my goal. I will never miss a day, even if I'm dying. Which, yeah, it's not just gonna be from this one mod pack. I found another one. And it looks cool. In fact, I found several others. I actually have a big old list of ones I'm gonna play. So, yeah. Maybe we should make a particle accelerator. Honestly, I may have overcalculated how many we need for these, but, we don't have enough to make a particle accelerator yet. It's, we'll need them though. We'll definitely need them. Alright, so what we're gonna do is make our superconductor more superconducting. So we just add more superconductors to it. Then we're gonna take this and our gold dust and then go like that. And then all we have to do is wait for this last piece of neodymium to finish. Wait a second, what? I have 16, right? Yeah. How is there an extra ingot in there? That makes no sense at all. I didn't put... What? Maybe I just can't see it. Okay, I don't know. And we are making the biggest machine ever. The cyclotron. This is amazing. This is very big progress here. So I actually have been sitting on a big mountain of coolant that we haven't actually been using for the reactor, which I moved and also upgraded elsewhere. Well, it seems as though every time I leave this place, well, actually, this place is a death trap, but, I need to replace the dynamic tanks, because the dynamic tank seems to drain every time I come back. And, oh dear, this is a wreck. This is annoying. Why? This guy wasn't even in here. This place is perfectly lit up. How'd that happen? I mean, I think all RTGs are accounted for, so I can't really complain, and plus I don't even come down here anyway, so, I mean, how was I supposed to know I was gonna get attacked? Anyway, coolant is gonna be very important to this thing, because this thing needs coolant, otherwise it explodes. And I've made this thing before, I think. I don't remember anything about it, except that it needs coolant and energy, and if you don't give it the coolant and the energy, then you're just not gonna be happy. This thing is going to disappoint you very much if you don't give it the coolant and the energy it deserves. So please give it the coolant and energy it deserves. Yeah, I am very disappointed in these dynamic tanks. We made 111 of them. And they all costed 4 steel, so that's 444 steel down the drain. You know what doesn't cost 440? HBM tank. Yeah, that's what we're making. We're making some HBM tanks to replace these. I don't think I've ever made these for y'all. However, they are very cheap and very, very amazing. So each one requires 2 ingots, so we'll do 4. And also... Whoa, I got an advancement for that? The cyclotron? Holy crap. No, I'm pretty sure this cyclotron is actually a real thing. And oh my, does that look massive. What a cyclotron does is probably the opposite of a particle accelerator, because with a particle accelerator, you get tinier and tinier things. But with the what is this, cyclotron, you get bigger things, you get denser things, and that is very interesting. So as you go up the periodic table, all of the elements, they get denser. And that is why you need a cyclotron, so you can get those denser elements that you want. Plus, we need a cyclotron because it can make some rare stuff, like niobium and neodymium. No, it can't make neodymium. I'm sad. But it can make tennessine. We will need that in a few episodes, so stay tuned for that. What the heck? Okay, so it's time to place down this incredibly... Oh, that isn't too bad. So as you can see, this thing is very complicated and I don't understand it at all. Basically, it's a particle accelerator, except it's a tiny particle accelerator. As you can see, this has standard coolant and also requires not a lot of energy, actually. I'm surprised. It only is as much as the fusion reactor. I don't even think it's as much as that, honestly. So I got the coolant pipe going in, and as you can see, this is increasing in coolant. It's going to eat a lot of coolant, so I need to make sure it's supplied. Okay, so the next thing I want to get is, well, we need to get is these insulators, because these are how you make boxes, and boxes are what you need to make the things inside the things. So what are we making inside the things today? We are making tennessine. I don't know if that's a real thing. You know, I don't even have my book next to me, so I won't even check that. Okay, let's see what we need here. Plutonium box, that's what we need. One of these. So this is going to require that you have plutonium powder, and at this stage you probably have hazmat gear or like a backpack or something. You need one of those to carry around your plutonium powder safely. This stuff is incredibly dangerous. Oh, do I have it in this bag? I think I do. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and put that in there for now. You don't need to worry, because once it's in a box, it's like safe to carry around. You can even throw the stuff on the ground and it'll be fine. Which the next thing we need to do is make a particle accelerator. So we'll do that next episode. We'll make a particle accelerator. I'll have to do a ton of prep work for that, and I don't even know how to make one. They're big and they require a lot of magnets and things. So we'll have to do that next episode. But I'm trying to figure out Oh, I already have the wiring? What am I doing? Okay. Well, seeing as we already have the wiring, I'll just have to go back over there. Wait, this thing can produce antimatter? What? What? I have no clue about that. Okay, let's begin with this. Loading in our... I don't know what any of these colors mean. I'm assuming it can do 3 things at once, so that would be pretty nice. I guess we could do... Okay, we'll see if we'll just do 1. Okay? We'll keep it simple. I don't know what tennessine is even used for, honestly. So, turn it on. Oh, it's really slow. I don't think we're gonna have enough standard coolant for this. I think we are going to run out of coolant, and our cyclotron is going to fall apart, but... You know, this is fine, and I don't know how much energy it's using. I think this is a lot of energy. I also don't know about that. But here comes the tennessine powder. Is it? Make it already! Come on! Yes, it's done. Look at this tennessine. I don't know why I wanted to make this. Wait a second. Let me just go ahead and show you what this can do. So tennessine can be thrown into the cyclotron once again, with another box of plutonium to get radium, which you could technically, you used to be able to mine this stuff, but I don't know if you can. And then you combine that with lithium to give away denium, which you can combine with beryllium to get australium, which is nice. Amazing. What can you do with that? Turn that into an ingot, shove it in a particle accelerator, get verticium, which is a long process, so I'll be making sure to prepare tons of this. Then we'll shove this verticium back into the particle accelerator to get unobtainium, which you can make into an RBMK rod. Or you can keep going even further and turn it into deferragon, I don't know. And what can you do with this? I have no clue. I don't know why you'd even want this, honestly. So that is why we need a particle accelerator and a cyclotron. And we also need to remember to turn these things off. This is also used in the production of some of the other things we will need. For example, charred crystals, which are used to make the legendary Geralt, the construction android, which is something I'm working towards. If you haven't already seen, I do have a piece of bark collected. I do not have the pink log, which is very, very difficult to get, and I'm considering adding a crafting recipe for it. It's going to be a very expensive recipe, though. If I do make it, it's going to be like the biggest headache ever. Like, it's going to require, I don't know, like 9 euthymnium blocks and a wood log, or maybe like 8 of them in a wood. That would be nice. I'll add that for sure. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. This thing got its... It just got its thing blown off. When we got attacked, the thing had its thing blown off. The transformer, the power transformer blew off. Well, if you all have enjoyed today's episode, then please consider liking and subscribing. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, leave them down below. I'll see you all next time when we make a particle accelerator. I have to do a lot of prep work for this, so I'll see you all then.